Good morning, everybody. It is the 15th of January. Little update, just a quick one today. They are putting in all the molding for all the supports. We think they're going to pour tomorrow. The floor, as you can see, is all completely dry and done. So now they'll pour these. They've got the upstairs extended up, and they are putting the molding on right there. They'll level them all out like they're doing in the front right now with the wood, where all that banging is, leveling it out, and then this will all get poured tomorrow, we think. So that is all for the update. Not a whole lot going on. Just getting set up for the pour. But that's it. I will get back to you when they pour tomorrow. Alright. Well, we just got the update. They are doing it this afternoon on the 15th. So they are working fast. They said if it wasn't today, it would have to be Monday, that there's no delivery for the weekend for concrete. So we'll be back out here this afternoon and get some footage of that. See you then. Alright, well, we're back out here. It is about, what time? Let's check. Almost 1:30. The cement truck is here. They've got all these leveled. I went through and checked with my level on all these bottom ones. They're all level. But they are not ready, remotely even close to ready up top. They don't even have them closed up yet at the tops there. And you can see how crooked that's still. They still got to level all those out. So I guess they'll just start putting concrete on all these bottom ones while they're still working up top. And hopefully by the time they're done with the bottom ones, they're leveled up top. I am going through and checking them. I'm making sure I have my trusty level with me. So have to make sure, like, this is our house. I don't care if I'm that guy, if I look like I'm double checking their work. I honestly don't care. I want to make sure our house is built right, not half-assed and done too quick. But when they start doing the concrete, I'll get back to you. Now we've begun. The bucket brigade working party is going again. They did a build. The foreman was here when they did our floor and was talking about another build they did, that they got a really bad batch of cement. I don't know if it was just old cement or if they mixed it wrong or if the truck was broken, but when they pulled all the supports off, all the moldings, every single one was cracked and holed. They had to go in and chisel out all that cement and start over. Let's hope that's not the case with us. I mean, bad batches can happen, I get it, but once you do all these, that's kind of late to figure it out, and then you got to start all over again. So fingers crossed ours is fine. It's just so interesting that they just do it by buckets like this and take, that's so much manpower. Figure they'd use hoses, suck it out by some point now, but this is what we got. And they're working on the third support, or the second support upstairs, leveling it out. They still got, what, 6 more to do up there before they can pour. It's gonna be a little tight, because once they finish these up, I'm assuming they're gonna have to get another truck because this is a smaller cement truck. Probably not gonna be enough to do all these supports. So I'm assuming there's another truck on its way or coming soon. And they still left our little umbrella up from the ceremony. Guess they'll take that down when they start the roof. It's hard to believe every woman out here is over 50, and one of them being 75. Just still boggles my mind. But after this, I think the concrete team is done for a while until they have to do our kitchen and bathroom downstairs, her outside kitchen, and this section. I'm not quite sure when they're doing that. I honestly don't know why they didn't do that to begin with, but they know what they're doing. Let them do what they gotta do, right? There were a couple things that I noticed, like here where it's all bubbled up. Yeah, they straight lined it. That's where the brick will be. That's where our 20 centimeter AAC block will be. It's got some cracks. That's a little concerning. I'm gonna ask. I don't know if it should be that cracked or if it's just surface cracks. It's hard to tell. It could be from the vibration of them hammering nails into it. So it doesn't look like it goes any further, and it's just right around the area where they were hammering nails. So it could just be from surface cracks from that. But yeah, they've got our chalk line for where the brick will be. That's got a ways yet. They still got to do the whole roof before they even get to that point. I think they're just measuring it off for later purposes because they've got all of them measured. Yeah, they're still doing just that one support. And I've been going on it for probably a minute and a half before I started videoing, and I'm at 5 minutes in this part already. So it's gonna take a while. So maybe they do have time upstairs. We'll see. Alright, so just doing a rough estimate on this. Figure maybe 8 to 10 minutes per pour, per bucketing, per support. They have about 2 hours on the bottom still. And then the top, they still are working on the third one, getting that one nailed in and leveled. They've got the front two done. Still got to do all the rest of the back. So they've got to have those done within the next 2 hours to be able to pour up there. Overall, between moving everything and all that, it's going to take minimum 3.5 hours. And it's already 2 o'clock, I believe. Yeah, it's 2 o'clock. So they're going to be here late today. Usually they're out of here by 4:30. They're definitely going to be here until after 5 today. If they're doing the upstairs. But the foreman said the concrete cannot come tomorrow and it can't come again until Monday. So if they don't finish this off, they're going to be waiting until Monday. It's what they got to do. It is what it is. But one last look for today. We're going to head out and let them do their thing, not micromanage. We know all the bottoms are leveled, but flinging concrete in there. I'm gonna actually go look what the concrete looks like. It looks really soupy. concrete always looks really soupy. No, it's not that soupy. It's actually, it's like a decent mix. Yeah, they still got to level this one, those two, and the other two in the back upstairs. Alright, anyway, that's going to do it for today. Get out of their hair, let them do their thing. They're going to be working late to the evening. So we'll come out and check it in the morning, see how they're doing. See what the progress was made, if they finished or not. If they don't level those upstairs, they'll be tearing them down and redoing them if they're rushing. But I don't think they can really rush because, like I said, each of these supports is taking 8 to 10 minutes. Plus you have the move time of the scaffolding, so just roughly 10 minutes per, and they've done 2. So, and they're not even done with the second one yet. So they still have time to get everything done up there before they are able to move upstairs. Who knows, maybe they just do downstairs today and then do upstairs on Monday. We'll figure it out. Anyway, we'll see you on the next one. Good morning, everybody. It is the 16th of January. Little update. They are pulling the molding for our supports. Excuse me while I walk around these nails. They poured all the supports. They're done. We've got to clean them up with the excess that's hanging off the sides and whatnot, and then they have their shrink wrap here ready to go to wrap them once they clean them up. They're filling in the bottoms where there's, like this one was pretty holy. They're just filling it in with some base concrete to fill in the holes. The upstairs is all done. And they've got a few more to take off. And then the supports are done. Once they're wrapped, they are doing the wife's kitchen in the back. They're getting it all leveled out to do the supports for her kitchen. Get that ready to go. Not quite sure when they'll get on that, but they're getting it set up. This one's not horrible. Just some minor little holes that they can fill in. No big deal there. Let me get out of this man's way before he hits me with something. But yeah, it's coming along. They've got pretty much the entire concrete work done, minus the few couple sections that I've pointed out before. Alright, I don't want to get in these people's way any more than I have to. My wife's standing over there watching. Got a lot of cleanup to do, but overall, they're not horrible. Just cleaning up the edges, getting it cleaned up. Just pop that stuff off with a screwdriver or a finger, actually. Oh yeah, just pops right off. No big deal there. I'm surprised they didn't let it dry another day. That one especially looks a little damp. But it could just be because where the molding was. Oh yeah, it's drying fast. As soon as he took that off, it's already starting to turn a light gray. Once the air is hitting it. Oh, really fast. You can actually see, I don't know if you would call that oxidation or what you would call it. There are a lot of nails here. Oh yeah, it's turning gray really fast. So it's just outside. One more support after that one, and they're done. All right, well, that's where we're at. They will tell the wife what they're gonna do next. I'm assuming it's gonna be that outside kitchen out there because they're leveling it off. I know they can't get concrete again until Monday, so they'll probably just get that ready for then. And then they'll probably start taking down all the support for the upper level. I would guess sometime in the very near future, if they got to get down there and concrete that. So they've got the truck here loading up all the moldings. And that's the end of that. The main part of the house, the support of the house, is pretty much done. Next they'll start working up on the roof. As far as we know, like I said, I'll get confirmation from the wife on that when she talks to the foreman when he's not super busy. But that's gonna wrap this up. I'll get a little video shot this afternoon. We'll swing by and get it when it's all wrapped with the shrink wrap, and then I'll be out here wetting down the floor and everything. So we'll get back to you when we have a little update this afternoon. Good morning, everybody. It is the, what day is it today? I'm losing my mind. It's the 18th of January, Sunday. And they really haven't done much. They've gotten all these wrapped. All the supports are wrapped in plastic wrap. We thought they were going to start doing the roof, and apparently, from my wife talked to the foreman, they're gonna start putting the walls down at the same time they start doing the roof. I don't know how that works with the amount of room they're gonna have, but that's what the foreman said. They're gonna work together. One team's gonna be doing brick, one team's gonna be doing the roof work up on scaffolding. But there's no materials here yet. It is Sunday, so we knew they were going to be off. But I don't know if they're going to order the stuff and it'll be here tomorrow or what the case is. Like, there's no materials for any building here yet. And I know they got to put all the scaffolding up to get up to the roof because it is quite high. So that's going to do it for this video. And get this out to y'all, and hopefully tomorrow they start doing the rest of the house as far as getting everything done. I just noticed something. Does that pole look smaller? Like the concrete looks lower, right? Am I tripping, or that one looks higher than that one on the concrete side? Maybe it's just the angle where I'm standing. Let me stand further back. Yeah, I guess they're not gonna build the roof off the tops of these. They're gonna cut and measure and level it all out anyway. But that's our update. Gonna cut it here. It is very, very smoky out. I don't know if the camera's doing it justice. It is extremely bad air quality. There's like no wind. Horrible. Everyone's burning. So we're gonna get out of here. Throat's starting to get itchy already. But anyway, just gonna wrap it up. If you guys like this video, drop a like, give me a subscribe. Again, the channel's going. Keep it going. The watch hours are going. Everything's going up. So I appreciate it. Appreciate the love. Thank you. But we'll see you guys on the next one. Y'all take care.